Before we begin, I would just like to inform everybody that both of my dogs and my mother's cat are in my room, so if there are noises, it's because we have pets. Did you catch a fly? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I am a new junior transfer to UC Berkeley. Now, I want to clarify that while this video is about UC Davis, I am not going to UC Davis. As I just said, I am a transfer student at UC Berkeley. That being said, I'm here to talk about how I got guaranteed admission to a top 5 public university using the tag. Before we begin, don't forget to hit subscribe for more college and sometimes vintage content. Also, follow me on social media for more frequent updates, and all the links can be found in the description below, and let's get started. So first of all, what is the tag? The tag stands for the Transfer Admission Guarantee. The tag is a transfer or articulation agreement between the California Community College system and the University of California system. This program guarantees admission based on a student or an individual meeting certain requirements. 6 out of 9 of the UCs participate in this program, and this includes UC Davis, UC Santa Cruz, UC Santa Barbara, UC Merced, UC Irvine, and UC Riverside. With the tag, you can apply to one of those 6 schools as a California community college student and basically be 100% guaranteed admission to that school. So next, how does it work? So in order to apply for the tag, you must first follow the IGETC or the Intersegmental General Education Transfer Curriculum. This is a guideline for fulfilling your general education requirements. In addition, you have to have at least 60 semester or 90 quarter transferable units by the end of your semester before you transfer, which is typically the spring semester. The next thing that you should do is check with the school that you want to transfer to for your major and GPA requirements. For example, the school that I submitted my tag to, UC Davis, I was required to take 3 specific anthropology courses and maintain at least a 3.2 GPA to be eligible for transfer. 2 fantastic tools to help you in your transfer journey are assist.org and the TAP Planner. Now, assist.org is just a website where it tells you what classes at your community college are transferable to the college that you want to go to for your degree. So again, for example, when I applied to UC Davis, I went on Assist and I checked the anthropology degree, and from there I was able to check that the classes I was taking at my community college were transferable to UC Davis. The Transfer Application Planner is actually the website where you submit your tag, but before you are ready to do that, you can use it as a planner where you fill in all the classes that you have taken, the classes that you're currently taking, and then the classes that you plan on taking. I personally also use the TAP because it's where you have to go to apply for the tag, but it's also a really fantastic tool to see your progress and to plan out the things that you need to do next, and it also tells you what your GPA is and then what your transferable GPA is because it keeps track of which classes are and aren't transferable. The next thing that you have to do that is vitally important when you're using the tag is to also submit a University of California application. The way that the tag works is that your tag application is basically a contract between yourself and the UC system saying, we see that you fulfilled your requirements, and when we see your application come through, we will apply your tag contract to your application so that you can get your guaranteed admission. The general application for the UCs is also where you put in your financial information for financial aid and scholarships, making this an absolutely necessary step for you to complete. If you do not submit a UC application, your tag contract will be forfeited and you will not be considered for admission. Additionally, the tag only provides academic information, and so on the UC you actually get to fill out your essays, which gives you the chance to provide contextual information for your application. And also so the school can get to know you as a person. After you submit your application, the next thing that will happen is you need to submit a transfer academic update, and this is where you tell them the grades that you got during the semester that you applied, and then what classes you're currently taking in your last semester before you transfer. This is also important because it lets them know that you're maintaining the grade point average. So yeah. And lastly, an important note is that the filing period for the tag is September 1st to September 30th. So as of the publishing date of this video, you have plenty of time to prepare for your transfer, but it's never too early to start planning. If you're smarter than I was, you could even start planning as early as your first semester of community college, assuming you know what you want to do, which I did not. Next is how you personally can use the tag. This is really important to talk about because the tag is only available to California community college students. Make sure you meet with your counselor regularly regularly to go over your education plan and make sure that you're getting the right classes and the right grades. However, I also want to say, not every counselor will know what they need to know in order to help you with this process. I experienced this problem myself, so make sure that you're meeting with either a transfer counselor at your school or a counselor at the school that you want to go to who is well versed in this information. I would also recommend keeping up to date with the requirements that you need to fulfill for your transfer for both your major preparation at your school and the IGETC, because they can change. I also want to reiterate, please do not forget to submit an application. I have made that mistake in the past and you will not be offered admission if you don't submit an application. Lastly, I have put some resources down below with links to the participating UC's pages about the tag, and there you can find all you need to know about transferring to your next school, including the requirements and the GPA and all that kind of stuff. So, with this system, you can actually get guaranteed admission to one of the top-ranked public universities in America. The tag honestly helps take away the stress and worry of having to apply to schools, since you know that you're going to get that guaranteed admission. All you have to do is follow and fulfill the requirements for eligibility. Additionally, if you're applying for multiple schools, and this is what I personally did, the school that you choose as your tag can be your backup school or your safety school, which in my opinion is a fantastic safety or backup school. So you know that you've gotten into this one, and when you apply to the rest of them, you still have this other one as your backup. So that's basically all that I have to say today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I post more daily updates. Again, don't forget to check out the description below, because there will be links to each of the participating UC's pages, as well as the application and the transfer admission planner, and all that kind of stuff will be down below. So again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!